Hey guys, Tim Bratz here. Welcome to Legacy Island. We are actually going to head over to the island that I bought last summer, and it's not this one in the foreground, this littler one. It's in the background. It's about 110 acres right behind me over here of uplands and 350 acres of marshlands around it. So over 460 acres. I think it's like 467 or something like that. Right off the coast of mainland South Carolina. So it's actually an inland island, kind of. Hilton Head's over that way. You got Paris Island right there. And we're gonna head over there, check on the progress. We've been doing a ton of stuff, and I'm gonna share with you a couple of those updates, along with some more things that we're implementing over the course of the next 3 to 6 months, and give you an idea of what it would look like to come on and partner with us on this project. Let's go check it out. What's up, guys? We're out at Legacy Island right now. I got the whole team with me. Guys, don't walk away, don't walk away. We got the whole team here, and checking out some progress. So, all right, this used to be an old barn and stable that the original owners put on the island. They had a bunch of horses and goats and all sorts of animals here, and it's been unused for essentially, 15 years. So, a tree had fallen on it and messed it all up, so we kind of restabilized the whole thing, stained the entire exterior, put a new roof on it, and now we're putting a stone paver patio in as well. And so this is going to be the new gathering area for all the tiny cabins that we're building. So instead of doing tents, we thought about doing tents, like canvas safari style tents. That would have been really, really cool. But with the humidity down here and like a lack of privacy from both a noise perspective and not being able to lock up the tents, maintenance, and just high winds and stuff that can kind of come through here on occasion, we decided instead of doing canvas tents, we're going to do tiny cabins. So about 200 square feet. They're super cute, going to be really cool looking, but at the same time, they're kind of like high-end upscale sheds almost, right? They look like little cabins. They'll have little tin roofs on there. There'll be windows on the sides and the back, a screened front door, a nice little porch that's covered. You can sit there, have a cup of coffee in the morning, read a book, and be overlooking this view of the marshlands out here. So all the cabins are going to be along the marsh front and have amazing views over hundreds of acres of marshlands and rivers and essentially the low country of South Carolina. So you guys can see this. This used to be kind of the pasture where the horses and everything would hang out. This is what it used to look like. You see this? It's like a friggin' jungle. We didn't remove any of the trees, meaning of the pine trees or of the live oak trees, but we cut back about a billion, maybe a bazillion of these little palm trees. And you can see they're like weeds. These things just keep on growing and keep on growing. So we got a bush hog coming through, and we're gonna grind them all up over the course of the next 30 days here and trim it all back. And once they're all dead for good, all these palms, we left some of the taller palms and stuff, kind of give it some flavor. And then we're gonna start framing out all the cabins. So we're super pumped. We have a road down the middle of the island. It's about 3/4 from end to end. The whole island's about 110 acres. So it's 3/4 of a mile from end to end. And then we did another path going around the entire southern side and then connecting up at the top, right at the tip of the island, and going around the entire north side of the island as well. So we've cleared, Carl, how many acres have we cleared?
15.
About 15 acres of seriously like jungle that we've been able to trim through. So these guys are super hard workers, and they're here every single day, like crews and crews of folks. And again, not tearing down trees, just cutting back palms and bushes and stuff. So, it's such an amazing, like natural preserve almost that we don't want to cut down a single tree here. But these palm trees are like weeds. They just grow nonstop. You can't kill them if you tried to. So that's all that we're cutting back and just kind of trimming and clearing, and it allows for a little bit more sunlight to come through and kind of dry up, which eliminates some of the bugs, which is nice, and then allows a little bit more breeze to come through as well. So We're super excited, making a ton of progress. All the infrastructure and everything is kind of in. We got solar coming in the next 30 days, and then from there, all the cabins are getting built over the next probably 4 to 5 months, and we should have about 40 cabins. Like I said, about 200 square feet. It'll have a queen size bed in there. We have like these portable power stations where there'll be lights and you can plug in your phone and a speaker and have a fan in the summertime and a space heater in the wintertime. So that way we can house people all year round. And there'll be a little loft in the cabins as well, where we'll put another full-size bed, so we sleep actually like 4 people. So it'll be super cool. Tons of amenities on the island as well. Down the main road, we're gonna put, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like those park type like workout centers. So you run 1/10 of a mile and there's a pull-up bar, and you run another 1/10 of a mile and there's a dip bar, and you run another 1/10 of a mile and there's a platform to do sit-ups on. And so it's gonna be kind of like a workout facility around the island. You can run through the entire island. It'll go through like the live oak grove with all these, you know, beautiful oak trees with the Spanish moss hanging from them. So we're all excited about that too. On the other side of the island, we're gonna have hammocks overlooking the water, and you can see Hilton Head Island, you can see Paris Island where the Marines train, and read a book, hang out, have a bunch of Adirondack chairs and just kind of chill over at the tips, at the one tip of the island. And then right around here, this is gonna be a cool like community gathering area. So we're gonna have a couple of fire pits over here, a bunch of picnic tables inside the barn, a couple fire pits, a bunch of grills all along so you can grill out. And then we're gonna have a bunch of games. So we'll have cornhole, we'll have horseshoe, we'll have bocce ball all around in this area. Everybody will have access to fishing poles where they can fish at no cost, right? We have kayaks, we have paddle boards that they can use for free. And then if they want to rent a motorized boat, we'll have like motorized fishing boats and motorized pontoon boats that people can rent on a daily basis. So tons to do right here on the island, tons to do off the island. We're like legitimately 10 minutes from downtown, beautiful Beaufort, South Carolina, and about 25 to maybe 30 minutes from downtown Hilton Head Island with a bunch of bars and surrounded by golf courses and all sorts of other awesome things. So I'm excited for you guys to see the finished product over the course of the next couple of months here. I'm excited to invite you out here to be my guest. So welcome to Legacy Island. Hey, I hope you guys had some fun with that update. We got a lot of great things going on. If you are interested in coming in as a partner, we are actually opening this up to 506C investors for this final phase. As we build out the cabins, we're gonna raise probably about $1.2 million to build out 40 cabins and the 2 bathhouses on the island and finish up a bunch of like the other amenities and things like that. So if it's something that you're interested in, we've already got the property purchased, the dock repaired. We're building a ramp for a barge to deliver a whole bunch of materials and supplies. The entire main house is all renovated and updated. New solar is being installed, and majority of the island is now cleared out in the areas that we want to build these cabins, so that way we can put all the amenities and all the cabins in and be able to start generating some revenue. So if this is something that you are interested in coming in, partnering with us, our investors get compensated multiple ways. First of all, you get a fixed return on your investment, predictable cash flow on an annual basis. You also get a piece of equity in the island. So you have part of the upside equity and cash flows that come in, and depreciation, and all the other benefits that you would get as a partial owner of the LLC. So you get a K1 at the end of the year. We can go over all those details. You also get a free 1-week stay at the main house on the island. So it's a 4-bed, 4.5 bath home, air conditioned, updated appliances, all repainted, fresh carpet. Like, it's in great shape. We fully renovated it. It's got an in-ground pool, basketball court, and all the other access to amenities that the island has. On top of that, even if that island house is booked and another one of the partners is staying there, let's say, you have access to come to the cabins and stay in the cabins anytime you want for free, as long as it's not already booked up. So if you see that there's a vacancy over the course of a couple of weeks out and you want to come and visit for a long weekend or something, just hit us up. You're more than welcome to come and stay. So there's a lot of additional benefits in addition to having a piece of ownership in the island and getting a fixed return. So this is a 506c offering, which means you must be an accredited investor, which means fall into one of two buckets. You either have a net worth over $1 million, excluding your primary residence, or you make over $200,000 a year as an individual or $300,000 a year as a married couple filing jointly. And if you fall into either of those categories, you are an accredited investor. The minimum investment's $100,000. We're only opening up 12 units. So if this is something that you're interested in, send me a direct message on Facebook, send me a direct message on Instagram. I'll connect you either one-on-one with me or somebody on my team. My Chief Investment Officer, Fadi Boumitri, is probably that person. And we'll get you a few more details, get you all the investor documents and all the paperwork in order to come on as a partner and enjoy this unbelievable setting and this unbelievable property. It's very unique. There's nothing else like it in mainland United States. So I'm excited to share it with you and hopefully invite you in as a partner, build some wealth together.